Hey all, Luke Diamond King here. And it may shock you what's behind me. No, this is not a British country. I guess you can say it's a former British territory. Anybody who knows their flags knows this is the first Canadian flag, or today known as the Canadian Red Ensign. And quite frankly, I'm just talking on my opinion on changing flags that still has ties to the Queen. Okay, so the Queen is still the monarch of the United Kingdom, which we can all understand that. And not too long ago, Canada changed their flag from this to the red maple leaf that we all know and love. And then New Zealand was on the road to change their flag to the silver fern flag, which y'all might see it somewhere. But anyways, yeah, y'all just making a new video to make variety. Do I agree with, as long as, well, pretty much all these countries like New Zealand, Australia, and Canada also still have loyalties to the Queen. Now, what I'm titling this video is, should these flags change? The flags with the Union Jacks on them, as long as these countries are loyal to the Queen. I say no, they should not change. I'm not trying to hate on any other person's flag, but I'm just making a small statement. So why not change this? Why not change to a completely independent nation's flag? Well, if you know your flags as well as I do. Okay, I'm not a professional, whatever. Pretty much before we declared our independence as the United States, we actually had a Union Jack on our flag as well, which the flag is known as the Grand Union flag. Pretty much almost organized exactly like this, only the Union of the flag actually had the King's colors, which is pretty much, just look it up, you'll get a better image, and 13 alternating red and white stripes, resembling the 13 colonies. And the Union Jack is there to symbolize the loyalties to the crown, and which mother country owns those colonies. But however, in 1776, we changed to the Betsy Ross flag whenever we declared our nation's independence, which changed from the Union Jack to 13 stars in a circle, which right then we declared our independence, that we were separate from England. We had a flag that had no reflection of another national flag. And then people decided to copy ours whenever they declared their independence as well. Like some country in Africa, Malaysia, and even some other country around, but I know that it's not far. But anyways, pretty much, I say as long as you still have ties to the Queen, you should keep the Union Jack to show that you're still still have the loyalty. Well, still showing your loyalty to the Queen. And just keep the Union Jack, is my opinion. Which, yes, I'm American, and I gotta admit, the Union Jack is actually a very pretty flag whenever it's flying. And if you want to argue with it, then come to my house and I'll prove you wrong. Every Union Jack I have, it's marvelous watching it. But does every nation gotta have the coat of arms like Canada? No, they can turn around and change it to the something like with our country, where we still had whenever we were still loyal to England, we still had the Union Jack, proving that we still belonged to England. But however, we didn't have our coat of arms. We just had 13 alternating red and white stripes, which that's something that Canada can do. They have 3 territories, 10 provinces, 13 stripes, Union Jack, done. And then Australia and New Zealand. New Zealand was going to change their flag, which I gotta say, the new flag actually looked pretty awesome. I'm not saying that their current flag doesn't look awesome, but anyways, their new flag was like a silver fern, kind of like what Canada's. It had a symbol of what was popular in the country, which, not trying to be Canadian stereotypical, they found the maple leaf to be Canada's symbol, which New Zealand was going to basically take Canada's idea of changing their flag, put a symbol that resembled the country, which was the silver fern, and they still had the red stars in the shape of a cross, which I still think that was pretty dope. But anyway, they voted to not change the flag because more people wanted the Union Jack on the flag, which, that's fine, that's there. I'm just showing my freedom of speech by making this video, and I'm sorry if you're offended, but anyways, however, that keeping that Union Jack, I know I've said this many times, it still shows loyalty to the United Kingdom monarch, which I perfectly agree. Now, what Canada can do to still show that they're independent, but however they still have loyalties to the monarch, they could have kept that Union Jack in the same place, maybe shrink it down or something, change the position, something like that. But I mean, either way, I'm not Canadian, New Zealand, or even, I'm not even in a British territory, or former British, well, I am in a former British territory, but we kind of kicked them out of here the longest time ago. But and India, I don't know if they, like, I'll be honest, I know that there was an English territory at one point, but I didn't know if they declared their independence with bloodshed or not. But I think they did, actually, but I'm honestly not sure. But, and I don't even know if they're still loyal to the Queen, which, I mean, if they are, then that's cool. They should keep the Union Jack, because I mean, that tells everyone, hey, you're in alliance with the Queen. But that's just me, and the point of this video was just for ideas, not to really hate on any flags. And I know that people are going to think I'm stupid for owning a Canadian flag when I'm American, but whatever. I mean, I collect flags. I have a bunch of them, like German, Irish, even current Canadian. But either way, these are still not my flags. As I say in every video, the 13 star, 13 stripe is my flag. And yeah, final disclaimer, not trying to offend anyone, not trying to diss on a country because of their flag, just trying to make some ideas and make some videos to create a variety. But hope you found this entertaining, and thanks for watching.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets sprayed clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the